Hello. Welcome.
Or am I looking? Which camera am I? We've got our director back. Our producer director is back today.
I didn't get a notification. Oh, well. I thought being in Facebook might mean that I would.
No, because if you're on there, they assume you already see it.
Oh, well, that's inconvenient.
Yeah, I got a notification.
I guess you're in, so it's all good.
Yeah.
So,
either that or they don't like
hello. Thanks for taking a break from the, well, you may not have taken a break from the football games. Apparently, it's pretty exciting right now.
I don't expect to see Greg for a while.
No, we're not going to see Greg. That's all right.
If we do, he's going to have one eye toward us and the other eye toward the game, and then the third eye and both ears toward the game.
We'll be the color commentators for him.
No, we won't. We can't see the game. Play along?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. Hello. Dale's here. Lisa's here.
Good to see you guys. Like a fork in the road when you're traveling the other way. You know just which way to go when there's only one road to take, and everything is easy when your path is clear. Everything is easier now that the road brought me here, and it's been a long road. Brought me to you. It's been a long road. I never saw the sunshine until I saw you smile. I never really saw the morning rise, and I never saw the stars so bright as they were that night that I first looked in your eyes. It's been a long road. Brought me to you. It's been a long road. Saw the sunshine till I saw you smile. Never really saw the morning rise,
Never saw the stars so bright as they were that night. When I first looked in your eyes. Now it's been a long, long road. Brought me to you. It's been a long, long road. Oh, it's been a long, long road. Brought me to you. It's been a long, long road. Long road. So there it is. That's our opener for today.
Thanks for coming in, everybody. We really appreciate it. I know there's a.
See, Kevin's here. Marcia's here.
Do.
My mom is here.
Cheers to all y'all.
Cheers. All y'all.
All y'all.
Yes. Yuns. Cheers to Yuns.
Yeah, we're not from that part of the state.
We're close.
Not close enough.
So, with that, I was watching a movie called American Tongues.
In that mic?
Yes.
Okay.
From a linguistics class.
Yeah.
And the dude from Ohio explained it as, we're the most bland, plain people you can get. Like, our accent is the plainest you can get. And that's why it's desirable for DV.
Yeah,
right.
except for, like, hardcore Cleveland.
Well, yeah.
Wow, yeah.
That one is a little on the edge.
But
Yes, a little bit.
Actually, linguistic studies have showed that Owasso, Michigan, just northeast of Lansing, is as pure a dictionary, plain white bread as you can get.
yeah, they were in Cincinnati for some, but Columbus for most.
Yeah, that area. It's right up in the
Right.
upper and west side there on Cleveland. There's some hard milks going on out there, but
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, then, like, I got to learn things like schloup, which means to move something.
no, that's schlep.
Schlep.
Okay.
Schlep.
Yeah.
Schlaup is when you do it with your shoulders like
Yeah,
this.
that's different. But they asked someone from, like, Texas, what's that? And he's like, well, it's like sleeping, right?
Oh no, you have to have a Jewish population in your area to know a lot of those words because I'm pretty sure that's Yiddish. I think
Yeah, I don't know. It was
Chuck
from-
would know,
it
but
was from
Chuck hasn't said he's here, so
Yeah, well.
he'll have to
He's
educate us
probably
later.
on his way.
Yeah.
Dragging his feet.
Here's an old song
All right.
that we've been working on.
Oldish.
Thought we might as well sing a song while we're here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Ice glistened on the tree limbs the day you drove away. My selfish heart wishing you'd stay. I stand alone in falling snow, hoping that you know I love you so. My love called you away. I long to feel your gentle kiss, leaving always carries risk. Waiting for the call that says you're safe. I hold you close though far away, count the minutes and the days, till I hold you in my arms again. Distance makes the heart grow fonder, distance makes the night seem longer, distance is what keeps your heart from mine. Distance makes the love grow stronger. Distance makes me sad and wonder when I'll get to hold you one more time. The weeks fade into one another while I pass the time and wonder, looking for you in my everyday. A picture where you hold me close, your scent still lingers on my clothes. I close my eyes and feel you touch my face. Distance makes the heart grow fonder. Distance makes the night seem longer. Distance is what keeps your heart from mine. Distance makes the love grow stronger. Distance makes me sad and wonder when I'll get to hold you one more time. Distance makes the heart grow fonder. Distance makes the night seem longer. Distance is what keeps your heart from mine. Distance makes the love grow stronger. Distance makes me sad and wonder when I get to hold you one more time. Distance makes me long for your touch. Distance means I miss you so much. Distance is what keeps your heart from mine. Distance makes the love grow stronger. Distance makes me sad and wonder when I get to hold you one more time.
It's getting there. It's getting there. Rhiannon, go back to that close shot of your mom there.
Uh-oh.
You ever,
The view or the solo?
don't know.
That one?
No, the other one. Yeah, that one. You ever remember, do you remember that day when you got to sit at the big person's table?
Yes, I know.
Yeah, that's what
That's what I was saying. It seemed like we had a whole lot of room.
Yeah,
I wanted to put like a
move her up
crown
a little
or
bit there.
a hat on my head or something.
Let's move her
So,
up there.
oh,
Oh,
there.
much
That's
better.
much better.
I like
Let me
that.
see if yeah, your guitar was like partially cut off too.
Yeah, I
But-
couldn't see. It's hard to see your food on the plate when you're sitting that low.
I feel like Kate McKinnon in that skit last night.
Yeah, right.
That's why you just shovel it in.
So.
So we had the unfortunate experience yesterday of
No, you're jumping ahead.
no,
Is
we're
that what
not.
you want to do?
Had the unfortunate experience of going to a memorial service yesterday for Steve, who used to be here every week with us,
Yep.
every
week
Monday
in my
in
lesson room,
lessons, and
We'd chit chat and talk all week long too. So
yep. And the reason I bring that up now is because the service seemed to be a lot about somebody else. And here's a song kind of about that. And sometimes it happens. Sometimes it happens. But there was a lot of Steve there. There was a lot of somebody else.
well,
About 10 feet tall on the back wall.
yeah.
I saw Jesus on a billboard on a Pennsylvania Turnpike. I was eastbound, doing about 85. I don't know how I got there or if he'll come back down, but it's nice to think that he is still alive. He had his arms outstretched to welcome me like a little child. By the time I noticed, I was halfway past, and there was nothing I could do. I had to drive on through, try to keep the truckers off my ass. And they say he died for you and me, that he lived his life for everybody else. But for all the good it's done and all that we've become, well, he might have saved something for himself. They stay the same. Everybody tries so hard to glorify his name. If they thought that he couldn't hear, would they still stand up and cheer? Would they just stand by as if they weren't to blame? And they say he died for you and me, that he lived his life for everybody else. But for all the good it's done and all that we've become, well, he might have saved something for himself. I saw Jesus on the billboard on the Pennsylvania Turnpike. I was eastbound, doing about 85. Did I do all that in the right order?
I think so.
I think so too.
Good. Then we'll call it the right order no matter what.
I see Mitch is here. Oh, that'd be fun. You know what? That would be another way to complicate this. We could put a scroll along the bottom with a little
bouncing ball. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
And it has to light up each word.
Yes. Oh, Logan.
How's it
Yeah,
going, Mitch?
basically Logan.
How are you today?
Hey, I already had that boy perform some IT for us this morning. I told him if he could fix the Chromecast, I'd give him $10. Got right up and did it.
I bet you it was a restart.
It was way more than that.
Oh, really?
Sunshine when she's gone. It's not warm when she's away. And there ain't no sunshine when she's gone. She's always gone too long. Anytime she goes away, I wonder this time where she's gone. If she's gone to stay, and there ain't no sunshine when she's gone. This house just ain't no home anytime she goes away. I know, 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 ought to leave a young thing alone. But there ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Play me something. I know, ought to leave a young thing alone. But there ain't no sunshine when she's gone. And there ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Only darkness every day. And there ain't no sunshine when she's gone. And it's always gone too long. Anytime she goes away. Anytime she goes away. Anytime she goes away. Anytime she goes away.
B-movie Boxcar Blues. That would be a good one. I like that one.
Michael is responding to Mitch's comment. If you are watching this later on YouTube, you have no idea why he just suddenly said that. So.
Took a ride into South Dakota with two girls in a light blue DeSoto. One's name was Jane and the other was Plain, but they both had a racing motor.
Okay.
Good song. Mm-hmm. Good song. We'll play that some other time when I know more than just the first line.
Well, you are the musical tease.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Play just enough and people go, ooh.
I would never do that. I would never do that.
Mm-hmm. That's
So.
the wrong capo for the next one.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yep.
5.
So here's
Five.
a song that. No.
If you're in C.
Oh! I went. Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right. Okay. Sorry about that.
Oh, it was the wrong capo for everything.
And the wrong guitar.
Yeah, that's our. It's our quality control right there, everybody. So thanks so much.
It's called Kathy.
If anybody knows the score of the, thanks, Chuck. If anybody knows the score of the game, that'd be great. By the way, Chuck, there is something that Elba brought over here for you. It's waiting on you. So, what game is it? Oh, I'm not even answering your question, child. What game is it?
I don't follow sports. And you didn't until, I don't know, 5-6 years ago?
That really helps, Chuck. Thanks.
Thank you. And this is dedicated to our friend Steve, whom we already miss dearly, but will continue to do so for a very, very long time.
Yeah. You were just sitting alone on the stair when I found you. Nobody noticed, though people were buzzing around you. I told you a joke and you tried not to smile. We sat and talked about life for a while. I know you are my friend.
joke wasn't funny, I laughed anyway. We sat and we talked till the end of the day. And I know you are my friend.
We planned our adventures in corner cafes, long conversations that lasted for days. We'd swim in the ocean and fly to the moon, but everything ended too soon. Thousands of years could go by, and I would still know you. Whispers of me on the wind, but I cannot hold you.
You are now timeless.
From the time you are the mountains and I am the sky. I know you are my friend, and I miss you, my friend. There you go, Steve.
In our minds, a little bit more of a proper send-off.
Thank you, Steve.
And for the first time since he ever heard that song, he's dancing.
That's how we met.
Yep.
Neither one of us was very good at. We were doing a contra dance.
But you were dancing.
We were dancing.
All right. I think I'll just lay low, keep my head below the storm. Think I'll just stay in, think I'll just stay warm. Got no place to be, ain't nobody waiting on me. Think I'll just stay here, think I'll wait and see. Not sad cry and shame, where we carry on. If we just lay low, we can ride this storm. Sad cry and shame, where we carry on. If we just lay low, we can ride this storm. Now it gets wild outside, and that big north wind does blow. Won't you stay with me? Oh, baby, please don't go back to New Orleans. You know I love you so. Baby, please don't say cry and shame, where we carry on. If we just lay low, we can ride this storm. Take cry and shame where we carry on. If we just lay low, we can ride this storm. I hear that thunderclap, and it's lightning of the sky. Won't you stay with me? Oh, baby, it's warm and dry now. Ain't no snow here. That's a cry and shame where we carry on. If we just lay low, we can ride this storm. It's a cry and shame where we carry on. If we just lay low, we can ride this storm. That's for all the people out east. My cousin Lynette got buried.
She's at the beach.
Yeah, she's at the beach. She lives at Ocean City, Maryland.
Yeah, actually, Rhea and Way, next time you guys head that way, you gotta swing in to see Lynette.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't know she lived out there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. She got buried.
Give me 1 sec before we do this one, because I appear to be a little out.
Well, thank you, Andrew Shepard.
Hey, nice to see you guys. Any song worth doing is worth doing in tune.
You know it.
What about banjo?
Well, for
Well,
that
that
you
one,
just kind of
yeah,
like get
that's-
as close as you can. I mean,
But that's theater.
performance art. Oh man. Alrighty.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready, I think. It's been a minute since we played this one, so.
It has. So back in November, y'all might remember we did all of our albums. And so since then, we've been keeping track of the songs that we've done.
We always keep track of the songs.
Oh, we always do. But since
But-
then, we kept track of the songs that we've done that were on the albums that we did then. These are today three songs that we did not do yet since then that were on the albums. Lay Low, Glasgow Reel, and the last one we're going to do today.
Well, it's already in the thing. It's not like it's a surprise.
Here we go. It's already in the thing.
It's already in the thing.
I don't want anybody to think I was laughing at her when she made that little mistake. What I was laughing at is my internal monologue, because I was sitting there thinking, this is so slow.
Oh my God, it was so slow.
And I actually lost my focus because it was so slow and made a mistake. And I thought, oh my God, we're going so slow, I'm making mistakes. And she immediately went, "Fert."
Yeah,
And,
I went.
which
I
is
was
why
in a
I
different
laughed,
part of
not
the song.
because of your Fert,
No,
but because we were
it was
just,
laughable,
we were
that's fine.
creeping, baby, creeping.
Well, you set the tempo at first. You started off. That was you. You set the first
You got
one.
the melody. You go, I'll follow. Where you go, I'll follow. That's a
Yeah,
song,
I'm
isn't
gonna
it?
quote you on that now that we have that here on record.
Yeah, you go back and find
So-
that in 3 months when you're looking for it.
Are you kidding? I'm gonna make it into a GIF. Just repeats over a little TikTok that I can keep on my phone all
You
the time.
can bookmark it on a YouTube,
That's right.
so you can put the timestamp and you can skip ahead
That's exactly.
That's what
I'm
we
gonna do.
want.
Oh yes.
Exactly.
chapter by
yes.
chapter.
The glory of
Where you
recording
go,
lots of
I'll
stuff.
follow.
All right.
If you go to Memphis, that's how I'll get to Memphis.
We did that one recently.
And yes, Mitch, we did do Preacher Man recently too. It's this last week or the week before, I'm not
Something
sure.
like that, yeah.
But not this week.
Not this week. No, we're not doing it this week. But it's a good choice. Here's something kind of similar. Well, sort of. Not really. Okay,
It's a
not at all
song.
similar.
Similar, and it's a song,
It is.
and it uses 2 instruments.
It's a song. It starts on a minor chord.
Yeah, so, it's like the opposite side of Preacher Man. I know right from wrong. My mama taught me well. I know what it takes to get into heaven, but I'm damn sure going to hell. I like hanging with the boys. I smoke and drink and swear. I'm old enough to know better, but I'm still too young to care. I'm old enough to know better. I'm old enough to know better. I'm old enough to know better, but I'm still too young to care. I like hanging with my friends and we party all night long. Sometimes things get out of hand, but that don't make it wrong. Now I'm not one to pick a fight, but if I do, it sure ain't fair. I'm old enough to know better, but I'm still too young to care. I'm old enough to know better. I'm old enough to know better. I'm old enough to know better, but I'm still too young to care. I know I should, but that don't mean that I would. Come on and try me if you dare, 'cause one of these days I just might care. Now people say to act my age, I tell them that I do, but I just think they're jealous, 'cause they ain't happy too. And now they can keep their good advice, I don't need them to share. I'm old enough to know better, but I'm still too young to care. I'm old enough to know better. I'm old enough to know better. I'm old enough to know better, but I'm still too young to care. I'm old enough to know better. I'm old enough to know better. I'm old enough to know better, but I'm still too young to care.
All right. That probably kept Mary dancing. Everybody's dancing in their kitchens and somewhere in
if you're dancing to
mid-Michigan.
Glasgow, we have a waiver
There's
for
a
you
disclaimer,
to sign.
yeah.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. It's a medical release.
It is
Maybe not the one we just played. Maybe not the Glasgow we
not that
just
one
played
so
because
much.
it was just
Yeah, that was a little slow.
a little on the slower side.
Yeah, we actually
Oh,
had
well.
somebody tear their Achilles trying to dance to that one time.
If
Yeah,
you notice a mess up, you have to take 2 shots
That's right.
or take a drink.
Yeah, well, if you notice it's a mess up, then you're already a fiddle player and you are halfway in the bottle
Halfway
to
in
start with. So it's,
Which is where a fiddle player ought to be.
exactly. All right, baby.
Here's a song about looking at fish. In a 90-proof moment of clarity, I knew what had to be done. I packed all my bags, combed out my snags, and headed for my place in the sun. I'm going down, I'm going down, down where the water is fine. I'm gonna grab a little rest, take another breath, and make it to the bottom this time. I know there's been some disparity between who I am and who I should be. I've traded highs for my lows, lows for my highs, but it never made no difference to me. Now, I'm going down, I'm going down, down where the water is fine. I'm gonna grab a little rest, take another breath, make it to the bottom this time. Some of my friends just don't get it. Wanna know what happened to me? All I can say is I can't quit it, 'cause there's way too many fish in the sea. I'm going down, I'm going down, down where the water is fine. I'm gonna grab a little rest, take another breath, make it to the bottom this time. Oh, I'm going down, I'm going down, down where the water is cool. I'm gonna grab a little rest, take another breath, and let them know I'm nobody's fool. Take me home. Diver Down, that's called. That's the last song on our most recent album.
Mm-hmm. Or if you have dyslexia, it's Driver Down.
Not Driver Down.
Or Diver Drown. That would be bad too. Well, she put an R in. She said she's dyslexic. I'm just going to the net.
No, none of that.
Joke.
None of that.
So.
Oh my gosh. Hope Yarbrough's not watching, or Holly, or
Well,
any of our diving friends.
Okay.
Holy cow! I don't even know you anymore.
What key did you put this in?
Key of A.
We're in A.
Those expensive capos don't work anymore.
Yeah. Well, shubs aren't exactly cheap. But
That's true. Especially when you have to send off for the nipples. But at least
I really
you can.
have no response to that.
At least you can buy them.
A, yeah. Okay.
They're a lot harder than the other ones. You don't want to talk about it?
This is not my song.
That's not what I meant.
Oh, stop it!
I got a hit on the head earlier today, so if I'm not talking in my right mind.
And it wasn't me, which is truly ironic and surprising. He did it to himself, so.
I don't think I was concussed. But that remains to be seen.
Yeah. Well, when you can't find any salt to put on the ice outside because everybody is sold out,
You get
you
table
slip
salt.
and fall and crack your head. I did put table salt on it.
You gotta get those giant, like, Himalayan
I
ones.
don't know if it's an A. Is it an
It's like yoli.
A? Yeah. Okay.
Don't get indigestion, Lisa.
Dust in the wind? Yeah.
She says she was
No, indigestion.
indigestion
indigestion.
because she was eating to the end of Glasgow, and so she was eating fast. And
Oh, God.
Ah!
I've never thought of eating in time to the music, but Okay, I know that part.
No, but I have a capo on, so
I know.
Yeah, I don't want to make you look bad. We'll do that next week. No, we won't. No, we won't.
This is the first thing I ever learned off of an album, because they actually used violas on it.
Me too. Yeah.
And I was like, oh my god, they use violas on stuff that's not classical? This is amazing!
Long-haired guys with beards use violas. It's amazing.
Oh, I had no idea what they looked like. I just had the album cover.
All right, so here's a song I wrote. My mama put our pictures in a brand new photo album, held it in her hands until she passed away. Every time I look through them, it's easy to remember when my mama held us every day. But that book is old and tattered now, and the pages just won't hold. With every image lost, a memory fades, and I can't find it in myself to replace that book on Mama's shelf, 'cause I feel her loving hands on every page. In that old family album, we still laugh and play, and Daddy sings a song that feels like home. My sisters and my brother, we still gather with each other. In that old family album, we are bound. In that old family album, we are bound. Janie lost a little one, and Bobby lost his fight. I guess he never really came home from the war. And somewhere in my mama's book, the sun is shining bright, and we still look the way we did before. And sometimes when I close my eyes, I can feel them all around. If I listen close enough, I can hear the sounds. 'Cause in that old family album, we still laugh and play, and Daddy sings a song that feels like home. My sisters and my brothers, we still gather with each other. In that old family album, we are bound. In that old family album, we are bound. Of those words, I'm still trying to decide which one I want to sing. I kind of sang a combination of home and back. So we'll have to go back and edit that in post.
Yeah, you're either Bohm or Hack, so.
Exactly.
All right. Well, thanks for hanging with us on this particularly chilly day at the beginning of a particularly chilly week.
Mm-mm. It's going to be like 45 tomorrow or something like that.
Yeah, and then apparently we're going to get more snow, which is fine. But whatever.
It's winter.
We'll have salt then. Yeah, I know.
Winter.
It's crazy.
Wow.
Crazy
Oh
talk.
my God.
How about that
Way
snow?
went outside the other day to take out the trash, and he wore flip-flops. And, you know, the dumpster in the back,
Yeah.
one of them,
Yeah,
all the
they're across
snow
the
is...
parking lot.
No, the one closest to us, all the snow is pushed up against it. So he had to take his flip-flops and bare feet and walk into the snow and stand in it. By the time he came inside, the tips of his toes were so red, and he was like, I can't feel anything.
What did we learn from this way?
I know what I learned.
Never walked out in the snow with
He's also trying to learn how not to get salt on his pants when getting out of the car.
That's actually really hard right now.
You know what I learned?
I've mastered
What did you
it.
learn, my dear?
I learned that when you call somebody a rocket scientist, it doesn't necessarily mean they're that smart.
No, that's the only. Here, I do this. He's book smart, but not street smart.
In that case, literally
That's snow
street
smart.
Yeah.
Snow smart.
That's funny. Goodness
We
gracious.
love you, Way.
Every time he
We
comes,
do.
We only make fun of the people we love.
That's right.
every time,
Ask anyone in
To
the
their
family.
faces. I mean, yeah.
every time he comes into a situation with snow or weather, I say, "Welcome to Ohio."
Yeah. After a while, you're already here, so.
Thanks,
but-
Mary.
All right, one more for you guys. Thanks so much for sticking with us. And we'll be on our way.
And hello, Greg. We don't know how your game came out yet or how it's going to come out, I guess, but we'll he'll watch this in
He's
post.
watching this in the future. It's amazing.
He is. I know. He knows more
Talking
than
to
we
him
do.
from the past.
He knows more than we do. Do you want to send a message to the future? Now is your chance.
Very Back to the Future of you.
Marty! All right. So
All right,
from one
thanks so
serious
much,
song to the
everybody.
next, got to joke around in between, I guess, huh? Keep it
That's how
light.
we do it. That's how we gotta do it.
Remind me how this goes.
That's what I'm working on too. Okay. Yeah, you got it with you with me.
I'm with you.
A little boy in brand new shoes waits for the bus on the first day of school. Any minute now, it will carry him away. Lunch in hand, a nervous smile, she says, you'll be home in a little while. I know it seems hard, but you'll be just fine. And one step at a time, she will watch him walk away. As one breath at a time, she makes it through the day. And she doesn't move until he's out of sight. And she prays to God, he'll be alright. A bright young man in crisp navy whites didn't get much sleep last night. Today he boards a ship that will carry him to war. Lingering hugs and creepy smiles, she hopes he'll be home in a little while. And as he turns away, little boy is gone. One step at a time, she will watch him walk away. As one breath at a time, she makes it through the day. And she doesn't move until he's out of sight. And she prays to God, he'll be alright. It's easier when you're the one to go. The journey is so hard, others left behind. An urgent call, he drops the phone, drives all night to get back home, walks into the room, and he's just in time. She gives him a smile, he touches her face, hopes and prays for a little grace, but he already knows that she's almost gone. And one breath at a time, he will make it through the day. As one breath at a time, she slips away. He doesn't move until she's out of sight, and he prays to God she'll be all right.
Well done.
All right, thank you guys
One more
so
song we
much.
almost forgot. I didn't put it on the list, so I almost forgot.
I know what it is.
It was one of our probably our biggest, bestest fan. Well, she's not the biggest, but she's the bestest.
The best is- Oh yes, of
Marsha's
course.
birthday.
Yes, Marsha's
Marsha's
birthday.
birthday.
Oh my goodness, that's our super fan.
I know. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Marsha.
Rihanna, we sang to you last week, but you weren't here.
Happy birthday to you. See you very soon.
The one show I accidentally missed.
No, I told you to stay home.
But I
Snowing
usually
like crazy.
But I usually watch
Oh, you
them.
do? Yes, you usually watch
And
it.
it's
Oh,
the
happy
one time I forgot.
Happy birthday, Marsha.
Happy birthday, Marsha. Happy belated birthday, Rhiannon, even though you didn't see the show with us.
Thanks, everybody.
All right, thanks so
for
much for
hanging
hanging.
with us. We'll see you next week.
All right, bye-bye.